Hello, guys. Bitcoin has dumped quite a lot since our last live stream that was filmed, I think, on the weekend show. That was 2 days ago, I think Sunday. But as you can see, we're finally back. The final day before going back on the road, traveling and getting back to Dubai, where we will be having our regular live streams as we've been doing for the past couple of months. We've got Moto, Wise Choice, Biro. Thank you guys. Thank you. Alaikum salam. Thank you. Sorry for being away quite a bit. Yesterday, I was planning to go live to cover the drop, but I wasn't, or I didn't get the chance to. So, luckily, uh, give me a second here. Give me a second here. So luckily, we got Bitcoin actually. I mean, it technically dumped, even though like I could have covered this dump, maybe caution you guys of this dump. But hopefully, the stuff that I was saying, like because Bitcoin is just stayed stagnant at around 96, 97 for like a couple of days. Let me see how many days. I'd say maybe 4 or 5 days. So I think everybody knew what I was doing or how I was thinking through the price action, and I literally covered every single scenario. So that is maybe the reason why I didn't feel pressured to maybe update you guys, because hopefully I've done a half decent job, or I did have a half decent job of covering the best potential moves upwards or downwards, and we actually got a move lower. We are going to also be covering why is this a bit or a lot bearish, to be honest, a very very much bearish. Why? By the way, I'm also gonna be covering the trades that I've got open. Let me just wait for the brothers and sisters to show up. We got Ayanta, bro. Thank you. Likewise, brother. We've got give me a second here. Give me a second. Yeah, we got also TV Box, Alexander. Thank you guys for showing up. I tried to. I mean, this time is very very similar to the usual timing we actually go live at. So I mean that will hopefully helped you guys a bit. And also, as I told you guys, it's always not important, but only important for those who are actually interested in watching me daily to join the Telegram channel, where I not only do I post like little updates, but also I send the link to the live whenever I go live. So I mean, if you want to, you're more than welcome to join. Anyhow, let me cover what happened on Bitcoin. I also want to do my regular TA in front of you. I haven't touched, I mean, the chart since the weekend show. The weekend show was Sunday, so nothing was changed from that time. As you can see, Bitcoin has dumped. We've been speaking about how Bitcoin could actually see a rejection off of 97, 96, and that was the reason why I opened a short. Now, I want to make it very, very clear, guys, that now I'm going to be showing you guys my current short trade that was opened at around 96.4, and it would seem or would look like I'm very smart. I knew what would happen, but I was very clear that I did not know what would happen next. I merely just knew that if a drop would happen, it would happen like that, or at this point, if I'm going to be wrong, I would know very quiet, or I mean very immediately or very quickly, I mean, where I'm going to be wrong at. And as you can see, and also just to quickly just make it very clear that I'm not here trying to brag, oh look at me, I open a short. No, quite the opposite, because I literally also had I say had because I got stopped out. I had a long at or from 95 point, I forgot, to be honest, I think 95 $40, something like that. Yeah. So I had a long simultaneously held or being held with the short that was or is still open. So I had a short from higher, a long from lower, and I literally spent like 2 days, which is the weekend show on the moon show. I'm not sure, guys, if you follow me. Yeah, I don't have the video here, but anyway, anyhow, I was just talking on the weekend show, on the moon show, that with me having, that was how I had my trades, I mean, managed on Saturday and Sunday. With me having a short from higher, a long from lower, I'm prepared to for whatever happens on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin literally pumps, I will get my stop being hit on my short, but I will have my long running. If Bitcoin decides to roll over, I will get my stop loss hit on the long, but I will have an amazing, super amazing short taken from the high. So you have to understand that whenever I take two opposing trades, Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm expecting one way or another. I'm merely just prepared to make money and profit out of whatever outcome is, Bitcoin chooses. And we clearly, or Bitcoin did clearly choose the one which is most bearish, but also most profitable to me and others. Because if I go back or go to the week's portal, we can clearly see that we've got the short still running. Now the entry price is, as I told you, 96,452. That was taken, I forgot, maybe Friday. Yeah, I took this on Friday, and then price was stagnant, but I had an understanding. Like, I knew, I didn't know that this would happen, but probabilistically, if we were going to get an important pivot being put in, it would be here before a major drop. Now, I also want to talk about, now, before I talk about that, please guys do tell me if you still have shorts open. I took it in front of you, I announced it in front of you, so hopefully most of you should have it open. And the most ideal scenario that maybe everybody has had or been through is actually similar to mine, where you got your long stopped out, but your short continuing. Give me a second here. Uh, yeah, we let me read the comments here. We got good morning from Denver. Thank you, big huggies. We got Ziad. Hello, good morning, Abdul Malik, Joao. How you doing? We got Manuel, Fit in Crypto. Good morning from SoCal. Thank you. We got Chicago. So we got all the US brothers showing some love. Thank you, Maggie. Nuno saying hi, how you doing? Thank you for showing up, guys. Anyhow, so I'm just hoping that everybody tried to make money out of this. We got Lisbon, Portugal. So I'm just hoping that everybody has made money or at least avoided losing money from this drop. Why? Because I don't want to act as if I knew this would be the top, but I knew that this has a likelihood of being a top or the top of the next couple of months, I'd say. Why? Because I told you guys that this section of the chart has two possibilities that are big, yeah, for both to happen or for a gray option to happen. Like, I knew that at 97, 96, we got two options that could play out. Either we actually see a reclaim and then immediately flip super bullish for like an immediate two maybe weeks to months even, and maybe even get to 114k, or actually get the rejection and then get a strong move lower. So I knew that 97 is not an ordinary resistance area, and that's how we can understand the market and then trade and be okay with whatever outcome happens. Like, I shorted with me accepting the faith and the possibility of losing losing the trade if Bitcoin decides to or decided to go above 97k. Now, luckily in this scenario it didn't, but I also had a hedge long, so I don't want to make it seem as if am in complete profits. The reason why, let me make clear, the reason why I didn't up to now didn't take any profits realized PL on the trade is because obviously I had a hedge long. So I see the hedge long as something to pay to the market to actually protect your short, just because I knew that the short would be amazing if it ran if it worked and it ran longer. Give me give me a second here. Uh, all right, so that's basically it. Now, I also want to cover how important, how bearish Bitcoin. Not only do we lose 95, 96, that's all right to be honest, but the moment where I think everybody should be cautious and maybe pay close attention to Bitcoin now is actually losing 93.1 or 2, and see how like literally it got respected as a resistance. So as you can see, we dropped and then we literally retested it as resistance. That's very, very bearish to be honest, and that shows me that Bitcoin is getting acceptance within the value area high. Now, if someone is saying what is the value area high, then my friend just use the volume profile, and we can clearly see that Bitcoin has gotten back below it. Give me a second here. Right, so as you can see, not only did we lose 93.2, I told you that's very, very important to hold, but also we got back below it. So that is bad, I guess. Yeah, only bad for those who want the price to go higher. As traders, I mean, I couldn't care less, to be honest. I'd even prefer that Bitcoin goes very, very much lower so that we can be talking for days on end about the short that we still have running. If you still have it open, guys, please do tell me. We got Philip saying, hi, Crypto Champs, or Champs Crypto, I guess. Any books which you can recommend? Thank you. No worries. I mean, I don't have any books, unfortunately. I'm the kind of person that doesn't read books, so I won't be able to recommend a book. But I mean, YouTube has lots and lots of free content. Bro, share your current analysis, obviously. But guys, nobody. I'm not waiting for someone to ask me to share the current analysis. Me showing up on the live is because I want to share my current analysis, brothers. So I think patience is key here. So also, not only do we lose, or currently not only do we lose 93.2, but also we are below. Technically, we've lost it until reclaimed. We're below the 91.350, I guess, which is the point of control. So that's all. I mean, I'd say bad. Yeah. Maybe let me put an accurate view up to see how things are going. So yeah, technically we haven't lost this one, and also maybe this one. So it's not the end of the world totally. Like obviously Bitcoin can pull, I mean, something strong or great, and it does this, and then somehow gets above it. I'm not saying that this is, you know, uh, not possible, but to me, with the amount of like logs got liquidated, the how like strong the move was, it doesn't look like the most bullish thing to be honest. Like I'd only be maybe flipping back bullish if we get back above 93.2. So for those who've got the, or sorry, for those who took the short with me at 96.4, yeah, as I do have it right now, I would suggest that you won't close the trade, or you shouldn't close the trade fully unless we reclaim 93.4. Like we get back above the valley area high, we clear this area, and then we get back to it. If we never do it, then my friend, you have an amazing trade to literally hold on to for days, weeks, or even months. But if Bitcoin somehow finds support, which is like between 90 to 91K, it holds the zone, gets back above it, holds or reclaims 93.5, then I can tell you, okay, maybe you can take trades, or you can take profits, book profits within the short, because we could be actually going back above. So I'd say that the point to flip from bearish into bullish would be reclaiming 93.4, whilst below it, then I think the outlook would be bearish. Why? Because as I told you guys, whenever you get back below the value area high, which is the blue line, the upper end, I mean boundary of the volume profile, the target will be the value area low. So you get back below this, you go back to this, and also the other side, or the flip side, like whenever you get back above this, you target this. See how like that is the theory, where you go from an outer boundary and then you target the other side, you lose this one, and then you target the other side. So I'm not predicting this. I'm just merely cautioning guys against maybe potentially something like this happening. Let me check also the weekend, or sorry, the monthly. Sorry, the weekly. I guess, yeah, we still haven't got the monthly or close yet. So let's check the weekly. Let me also show you guys the nice looking exo chart. Let me double check if there's anything of interest. I mean, first of all, we got an NPOC that is setting at 94851. So hopefully I remember that. Yep. So we got here 94851, I guess. If I'm not mistaken, that is an NPOC. Yep. So we got the marked. We also had a weekly that was sitting here, but then I think it got tapped. So let me go on a daily. As you can see, we had actually, let me double, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive red candles on the daily chart. I mean, I don't care about the colors. I'm just marking it up because that's something interesting, to be honest. Because we literally, let me go back on the daily. Yep. So yeah, I mean, where is my day? I guess. Hold on a second. Yeah. So that's current day. That is, we have one at 93.2. One at 95. We got a lot, to be honest, and I don't care much about them, but maybe the 93 one would be of interest. Give me a second here, guys. As I told you, I haven't done my regular routine, so you get to I mean, watch live. Yeah, give me a second. So I mean, exit chart is saying 272.5. Yeah, 272, 272.5, 272. I mean, I guess it is like this. I'm not sure. Not 272.5. Oh no, give me. Sorry guys. I forgot. 93272. Yeah. Give me a second here, guys. 93272.5. Yeah. All right. So it's way above. That is an MPUC. I guess we can merge this with the valley area high. Yeah. And then yeah. Bear with me, guys. I'm just putting these lines. Yeah. So I can add them in together and just say that this is an NPOC. Yep, we're good. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just doing my regular things here. Let me see the daily high and low. So obviously, I don't see something that is very, very clear or easy. Yeah, longs. We can also like we can always make up ideas, but I mean, they won't be the best, especially longs. Like if someone literally just is demanding longs now, they won't be the easiest. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe let me do something like that. Let me check the value area with this. Yeah. To be honest, like this tells me that okay, we can have Bitcoin as long as Bitcoin doesn't reclaim 93.2. It's very clear with a high likelihood or a high chance that we will be getting back to 87. And then once we get back here, it will probably we go to 85. So I don't want to predict this, but I'll avoid longing, to be honest. And if you have a short, keep it open. Like please don't think don't think even once about closing any short if the entry is above 93.2. Yeah, I think that is very, very clear. I mean, also one point of finding weakness or strength is actually putting the anchored view up from top. Yeah, I mean it's still far away, but with time it will make its way lower. Yeah, let me put it here. Yeah, it's not the most useful thing, I guess. I mean here it would be very, very local. Yeah, I mean we can always yeah. I mean this way that let's keep it here. I think we're good. So I mean with the amount of liquidity that Bitcoin has on the lower side, plus Bitcoin actually getting a strong move lower, like you gotta understand that not many shorted here. Like no, I mean I wouldn't say, oh, look at me, I knew it was going to go like lower, but I'm just saying that this wasn't an area where everybody knew, oh, Bitcoin will go down 100%. Yeah, it didn't have a clear liquidity zone. So, I mean, I'm liking how aggressive the move lower was to a point where maybe I mean, logs will get absorbed and then the price would drop lower. Yeah, because that would be the max pain scenario. And to me, to be honest, like with the I mean, I wouldn't say experience, but with how many times I've seen such moves happen, you always gotta think what would be the max pain scenario, what would be the scenario where most would be punished and would be wrecked. Yeah. So to me, to be honest, I'd say that most would be happy. Even like trend line traders would be looking like this and say, "Oh my God, it's still good. Nothing is bad. We're good. We can be bouncing." And then Max Payne scenario is actually doing this, and everybody loses because, as I told you guys, if you remember. I mean, even before getting to 97, I've been talking about the possibility of us like reaching range high, yeah, as I told you guys, Bitcoin is very, very simple than most people make it seem to be. Yeah, it's very simple. Yeah, as I told you, like there's a chance if we get above range high or at or inside range high, we can be targeting range low. Yeah, and then that would be just a consolidation of us making like move upwards. And then obviously here everybody will get sad and we will buy I mean sub 80K, and then that would be a range low, and then we do this, and then everybody gets happy here, and then we do this. So this is a very, very valid possibility. I'm not saying that this would happen. I'm just saying that, to be honest, I would love if Bitcoin, I mean, keeps on dropping lower. if you want something that is like a bit similar to a prediction, I mean it's not prediction, but as a technical view, I would say that while Bitcoin is below 93.3, I think that's a very, very clear statement. Yeah. So if Bitcoin never ever gets above 93.3, I don't care if it gets literally back to 93.3, but as long as it doesn't reclaim this zone, there's the likelihood of actually dropping to 85 or even 76 is much likelier than actually getting back to even 96 or 97. So that is very, very clear. Hopefully, everybody knew or understood what is going on. You don't want to feel FOMO, but at the same time, if you have a trade, just keep it open, please. Don't be selling randomly. Don't be shorting randomly. I'm not the stuff that I said are only applicable for those who've got pre-existing shorts. Yeah. And preferably those who literally copied me and took the trade as I did together, shown literally live. Yeah. So please don't be the bad thing is here like most I mean obviously the most bearish things would be said when the price is dropping. So that would also mean that it doesn't you know it doesn't give you the right to enter a short because my bearish statements obviously will come at a time where Bitcoin is dropping. But you know me, I will never ever recommend you entering a short at a drop. So please guys, if you have make money, if you had made money but with a job, keep short or keep staying in the short. If you don't have a short, maybe look for one. But I mean, if you don't have a trade at all I can say to you is maybe avoid longing. Yeah, by avoid I mean I guess like be cautious. I can never ever tell you don't long at all because more. I mean, maybe you can find a chance on the little time frame scalp, whatever. Yeah, I just want to make it very, very clear because I understand that with me making content and with like lots of beginners watching me, they think that if I somehow or at some point start saying something that is bearish, this allows them or tells them to sell or short. That is wrong. I'm not predicting, I'm not expecting. I'm merely just talking to those who want to have a overview and analytical view, and also for those who have a pre-existing short. Yep. Anyhow, so I think that everybody knows about this. I just want to make sure. Yeah, don't see anything important to be honest here. The order flow, I wouldn't say dead, but yeah, it's not the most bullish thing to be honest. Yeah. Uh, yeah, maybe if we can reclaim 91.5, get a bit of a short squeeze to 93. I'd wait for the NY Open to be honest, which would be let me see. It is currently almost 5 p.m. Dubai time, so in 1 hour and 37 minutes, yeah, you will get the NY Open, which would add more volume to the price. Let me read the comments very quickly here. Give me a second here. We got Oyentumbra saying, yes, I have shorts from 97.5 and 97.3. Amazing. Ziad saying, we got Renata. How you doing, Renata? Ziad saying, my long is still open. I mean, if you have a long that is still open, that is good. I mean, it's not good, but I mean, guys, if you have a trade that is still open, it's fine. Unless you don't have a stop loss and you are like in deep losses, then my friend, you're gambling. Uh, give me a second here. Hi Ahmed, how did you learn trading? To be honest, just trial and error and watching YouTube. Big Huggy is saying, all right. Iron Boy saying long, long. To be honest, I mean, there's two type of people. I mean, one is better than the other, but both would be wrong, and maybe both would lose money. One kind of traders are the very, very new beginners who would like see every chance of a drop as an opportunity to actually sell. So they would say, "Oh my God, we dropped. It is bearish. The RSI is bearish. We have lost a trend line. Oh my God, sell, sell, sell." That is bad because obviously I would never ever tell you to sell at the lows. The second kind of maybe not so beginners, but still wrong are those who see any opportunity of a drop or any drop as an opportunity to long, which is also wrong. Like I know that I've been preaching the saying which is like long or look for longs at a drop. But most of you guys miss the keyword which is look for longs, yeah, or look, yeah. I always tell you guys that if we drop this would either offer no trades or longs from lower. But you have to look for a long. I will never ever tell you, oh, we're dropping long, long, long. Because, by the way, the reason most drops continue lower, like we see something like this and then we go further lower, is because we get on the order flow. Yeah, on exo chart, we can see like traders randomly longing at a low of a move lower, and then market get, or sorry, the longs get eaten up by shorts, they get absorbed, and then they get wrecked with actually them helping the price going lower. So sometimes you think, oh my god, a drop is a longable scenario, which is not necessarily true in every single time. Yeah, not every drop is long, 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 guys. Please, like, you don't have to be at the end of both extremes. Like, some of you guys see a drop and say I have to sell. Some of you guys see a drop and they say I have to long, which is both are wrong. You have to be in the middle ground. Stop letting the price action and the aggressiveness of the price action dictate your next trade, because the best scenario, or the best position, is for those who have entries planned ahead of time. So like, I have, for example, say for example I want to long, that's just an example, guys. Say for example I want to long 85.5, only an example. Yeah, I wouldn't care if Bitcoin gets there by a quick drop, or it takes it like years or months till we get there. So that's the reason why I tell you guys, I don't care about these drops. Oh, it's aggressive. It is not. Oh, I have to long. I have to short. No. Yeah. Give me a second, you guys. Yeah. All right. So let me also take a sip of water. We got basically saying, I'm late. Are we still dumping? I have no idea. But thank you for showing up, brother. Crypto Wedge. Hey, chaps. Greetings from London. Thank you, brother. Alexander saying, missed the short, but can perhaps take a short and a pullback higher. Exactly. I mean, that is the spirit I'd love most of you guys to be in. Yeah. I mean, even if you missed a short, you don't have a trade, you can avoid logging and then wait for a move higher or lower. Yeah. You don't have to be reacting to every single move. Yeah. Yo, bro, didn't you open position yet? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for showing up. Uh, Dragon said, bro, I entered with you short. I love you, bro. I love you too. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Dragon. You're a legend. Should I rewatch the stream or waiting you there? I'm not sure, but if you mean the most, if I understood you correctly, then you can wait. Watch whatever is left from the current live, and then go back and watch the beginning. Uh, can I still open a short trade? You are physically capable of entering a short trade, but obviously, I mean, I was literally talking about those who want to trade shorts at the drop or longs at the drop. So hopefully, I was talking about it. So yeah, I mean, it scares me that I still get questions about stuff that I literally was talking about 2 minutes ago. Also, I see brother. Sorry for not reading your name, but is it a correct time for short? Also, similar question to the or to the one before you, guys. Guys, if I have a trade, I will mention a trade. Don't be looking for drops. As told you, there's two kind of traders: those who ask me to sell at every drop, and those who want to long at every drop, which is totally wrong, guys. Like, if I have a trade, I will tell you, oh, do this or do that. Yeah, don't, and you don't. I will never ever tell you to short now, just to make it very clear, so that I stop getting asked such questions. It's right to ask me, but you know, it's a bad mentality to be. Maybe trading with. Give me a second here. TV box says, so point of interest remains 93k. Yes. Let me just see where the daily high and lows are at. Let me hold on. Good day, champs. We got Wayne. Apologies for the mistake about the semi close yesterday. Google misled me. You're good. Thank you, Wayne. A legend for showing up. Give me a second here, guys. Give me more than a second, guys. All right. Uh, Let me see. So we got Istipad saying, no, not short now, neither not long. Exactly. You don't have to. Sometimes people think that, oh, Ahmed is live, then he has to tell me to do a certain thing, which is actually usually most likely not. Like, I usually just show up and give ideas and maybe wait an hour or two or three so that maybe we can get lucky and have a trade taken in front of you guys. So please be, I mean, if you don't have a trade, then you are good. Like you can avoid taking trades. It's not the end of the world, guys. Give me a second here. Uh, yes. Maybe I'll wait for. I'll see the daily high and low. Yeah. So that is the high. That's actually Sunday. Yeah. I mean, we also. I don't care about the CB, but all the beginners will be looking at it, so we might as well just entertain it. Let me see where the. I mean, I don't even. I mean, I forgot it. Well, let me find it. See me. Yeah, it's supposed to be this one. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have a. We have a. We have a gap, to be honest. I don't care. Yeah, we do have a little one, I guess. Yeah, a tiny one at 93. So maybe yeah, maybe we can get back and then drop, get people logging and then drop. I don't care about the CB. I only care about it because everybody will be looking at it. So I'd love to counter trade them, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that is the current daily high. Yeah, so it's good. We got the daily high. Give me a second here. We got daily high with liquidity sitting above it. The only bad thing, hold on a second. Daily high. Yeah, and we maybe can, yeah, not the most. Yeah, I mean, see, the only bad thing is here is that we also got like not so defined of a high here. So like, would someone be shorting this or fully taking the high like this? I mean, it's hard to know. I mean, nobody can know, but I'm just saying like it's hard to uh, decide which one we will be looking for or looking at. Yeah. Let me maybe take an order flow pull over here. Yeah, I mean, give me a second here. Yeah, I guess maybe you can be ready for both, I guess. Yeah, because we also got the point of control here, daily high. Give me a second here, guys. I'm just playing around with ideas. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin. There's a daily low. Yeah. So what if NY offers us like a drop, a long of the classic NY open play, taking out the low at NY and then long it, and then we do this. And then if we get back, hold on a second, guys. Give me a second. I'll mute myself. Give me a second. All right, we're good. Yeah. So if this happens, if this plays out, then maybe we can also wait for the high of the day to be taken out for a potential scalp. So for those who are literally feeling the itch to short, you can wait for this or fully take out the high. I cannot tell you which one, but it will be either of those two if Bitcoin wants to pivot lower. Yeah. I mean, obviously, it would also be nice if we do this and never get back. I cannot tell you if this won't happen. I'm just saying that's a case or a potential trade to be, I mean, trading or playing out. Yeah. That's the low of the day. We got NY opening in like, hold on a second, an hour and a bit, an hour and 26 minutes. Yeah. So maybe a fake out, long, either a short lived one or a half short lived one. And then here you decide to either short the high of the day at 92.6, 92.7. Yeah. Or you actually short these highs also being taken out. These are like Monday's highs, not literally the Monday high because Monday high is here, but like some of Monday's high, and then like revisiting the valley area high NPOC. So I cannot tell you which one, but it will be either of those two. So I'll put an alert just to notify me of Bitcoin like pumping and getting higher. I don't wanna. I won't be having to maybe second guess whatever happens. Like whatever happens happens. A little tiny scalp could be possible here, although not the best, but it would be just a classic 5 minute time frame. I mean, outlook where you just wait for the load to be taken out. Now, I don't want to get overly advanced, but obviously, I would love for that to also include. Yeah, let me also double check that. Yeah, I mean, not the most, doesn't have lots of trades. So yeah, I would want to actually get the low being taken out, longs, sorry, shorts getting stuck here, and then price reclaiming low. So that is very classic, basic. Last time we gave this trade, last Monday, it ended up being the literal low. So I think everybody should have gotten used to it by now. Uh, Yep, so that's just a classic little trade of a scalp, a long. The best ones are still higher for shorts. I mean, obviously, the best ones for longs would be lower. Like, you have to understand that if Bitcoin loses 90K, I would avoid thinking even about longs until we get back to 88 to 85. Yeah, so it's hard to tell you, but I'm just avoiding longs in general. Yeah. Like, if you wanna avoid losing, just please wait. Don't be long. Like I tell you, don't be long unless 93.5 is reclaimed or 88K is visited. And I mean literally stop using the green button, the long green button until Bitcoin gets above here or lower. I'm not saying that this is a prediction. I'm just saying that, if you wanna like avoid low probability trades, like for example, the little scalp long I've mentioned here is a low probability trade. So if you want to avoid your success rate in getting a hit, yeah, maybe wait for lower or higher and then look for a trade or whatever. Yeah, that's for those who don't wanna have a headache by trying to read the market. Give me a second here. I just want to read the comments. Robux said, "Nice volume related tools indicators I found on TradingView. SFP or SVP, HS, VRVP may be interesting for someone using just maybe. I mean, I haven't used them, but thank you for sharing your experience. Nada saying, if you look for long now, can you find one? I think, yeah, I've mentioned this. NYC open volatility kick in. Exactly. I don't know why, but you can't see my comments when I send some from my other account. Anyone knows? I have no idea, to be honest. Ahmed, my main problem is both short and long. I don't know when is the moment to take profits and when to keep for longer. Last night I had short position and I didn't know what to do. The hardest moment. uh, Maybe it's a very, very deep question that I'm not able to answer because I didn't quite get it. I understood the words, but not the meaning, I think. As I told you, like, as long as you know when to lose the trade and you have respect for your stop loss, you're good, Renata. Like, your issue is not the worst because, like, you taking profits uh, early is not as bad as continuing in a trade when it's losing. Yeah, but I will always tell you to never second guess. Like, you have to set a rule where, like, you can copy me. Like, you take 20 to 50% at a certain point and then leave the rest. That's it. Like, you don't have to know or understand when to close it fully. uh, could you please analyze Ethereum too? I look at Ethereum in a bit. Wayne saying, I cannot tell you what's going to happen. I can tell you what I'm going to do, whatever happens. A legend, Wayne. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Uh, Hi, champs. What about the CB gap at 88.2? I don't care about them, but it could get hit. I told you guys, the structure is bearish. Yeah, by the way, guys, like, I know that it seems bad to me for me to flip, like, or not flip, but tell you that it's bearish right now. But if someone was watching me on the weekend show, they would have known, yeah, that I opened the short at 96, which I did. This is it. And also, if someone was paying close attention, they would have known that I literally said that Bitcoin, if it loses 93.2, the bearishness would begin. And also, had I went live yesterday, which I didn't, but if I did, I would have said, or I would have told you guys that here, avoid longs because if Bitcoin doesn't reclaim 93, I'm going to be expecting lower. So I would have loved, to be honest, I would have loved to show up yesterday. Sorry for guys for not showing up, but hopefully with me spending months on end with you, you would have known about this before before it happened. Yeah, like I want to make it clear, this drop was something nobody could have, avoided. Yeah, but this one was very, very easy and clear. I've been literally talking about lose the value area high, get acceptance, and then fail to reclaim and get a drop. So hopefully most of you guys avoided this. And obviously the best scenario would be someone catching a short at a fake out of the top. I mean, that's a lot to ask if you guys, but trust me, it was something you could have done. You just waited for, it's easy to talk about it in hindsight, but you wait for highs to be to be structured, and liquidity, take out the liquidity, and then catch a nice scalp short. Now it would be a scalp, but it would have been a doable one, to be honest. Like liquidity, NY opens, take out the high, that's it. Yeah. Or maybe, yeah, I don't want to overanalyze it, but maybe this one could have been taken as a trade uh, today morning or at night, because that was us going back to the value area. So take it out the high, get back to the value area, and then short this. Yeah, so I mean, if someone wanted to get super technical, they would have caught a short at the section either at 93.2 or 92.7. I know it's easy to talk about it in hindsight, but I'm just happy to see Bitcoin respect our technical levels. Sorry about geeking out, guys. Anyhow, give me a second here. Let me continue the comments. Joao saying, I'm on a short on Bitcoin at 92.5 with good profits. Should I close it or you keep, or sorry, close it, you keep? I'm not sure what you mean, but yeah, I mean, I'm happy to have someone have a different short than mine. So you have a different entry, you have a trade here. I would tell you to take 50%. Yeah, if Bitcoin gets back above 93.5, yeah, if it reclaims this, close 50% or more and move stop loss to entry. Yeah, that's how I would do it, because maybe Bitcoin doesn't want to reclaim this, and then you can have a full profit trade. But if it reclaims 91.3, yeah, close 50% or whatever you want to do. It's hard to it's hard for me to tell you exactly what to do with a trade that I didn't take myself. Give me a second here, guys. Ryan said bearish RSI divergence appearing on several different time frames. And that is precisely why I hate the RSI, with all the respect, brother, is because the RSI is a goddamn lagged indicator. Like, what would I do with such information? I'm not talking about you, but I'm just talking general for those. And the reason why I tell you guys to avoid using the RSI, like, let me put it up. Give me a second, you guys. RSI, yeah, relative strength index. Like, what would I do? I mean, it doesn't look. I'm not sure, but what would I do with this? To be honest, like, bullish or bearish, what can I do with this? With all the respect, like, what is the RSI? Because that's why I tell you guys, if you think that RSI is showing something bearish, don't. I mean, I'm against buying here. It's still bearish, to be honest, but I'm also against selling or shorting based on an indicator. So please be fully careful, guys. Give me a second here, guys. I'm a bit sick, so I'm going to mute myself for like 10 seconds. All right, we should be good. Uh, I'm really Ahmed of giving us the idea of just always TP 50% of our trade and the rest keeping it going. That's really good for safe other trades. I mean, thank you if you think, or sorry, I'm not sure, but if that was a compliment, thank you. Uh, Wayne saying, smash the likes. Let's reach 100 likes. We are at 34 likes. Let's push it to 100 for Wayne and for Renata being present too. Give me a second, you guys. I was supposed to open the chart. Give me a second. Yeah. All right, we're good. I also want to check out ETH. Yeah, so let's see how ETH has done. Wonderful. I mean, wonderful in a bare sense. But I mean, look at, give me a second, you guys. Look at the respect of the volume profile, like value area high, acceptance drop, and it's probably will be it will probably drop even lower currently. Yeah. Uh, Give me a second here. Let me delete all these lines. Yep, the high was, I mean, not the easiest to trade. I won't lie. Let me see what point of fib it dropped at. Yeah, so 0.75, not the easiest. Give me a second, you guys. I'm going to mute myself again. All right, my bad, guys. Thank you for being patient. Uh, it's a bit cold here, or more than a bit, to be honest. Let me go on a weekly time frame, check what is going on, see clear rejection of this red zone where I told you guys this would be life changing, and see how like we shouldn't be like getting ahead of ourselves. Like Bitcoin, I mean ETH, with a strong drop, an immediate random drop caused price to go lower. Everything was looking nice. Bitcoin was looking nice, but I mean obviously at resistance. I always tell you, never ever care about any single little altcoin, and by little I mean every single altcoin, because if Bitcoin wants to drop from resistance, everything will follow. So I mean, you shouldn't be wasting your time being smart and I mean doing TA on a random coin, because by random I mean every coin, because if Bitcoin drops, everything will be dragged to the ground with it. Yeah. So yeah, I mean nothing is important here. You could potentially have obviously like an MPUC here. I mean, I like this. I mean, if this is an easier short, like whenever like you have a NPOC of a previous day, whether the high of the daily, whether the high of sorry, not the daily, that's an MPUC, or the high of the day, so that's the current day high. All right, so daily high. Well, it's too far away, to be honest. Like, it's hard to get a move upwards all the way to this. Let me delete all of these and then let me do them again. All right, so give me a second here, guys. I just want to see how bad this is or how good it is. I'm not sure. We got a weekly here. Also, yeah, looks like an MPUC. So maybe we got levels. If, if it decides to drop. Uh, yeah. So weekly, nothing here, nothing here. Let me see. I mean, Bitcoin looks like it's dropping. It is. Yep. So nothing important to me, to be honest here. I mean, obviously this is a daily. Yeah, I don't care about much. Yeah, let me drop on a lower time frame. Bear with me, guys. I'm just doing some quick TA. I'm cleaning up the chart. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks like if ETH doesn't reclaim this, it can easily drop back to $3,033. Yeah, so you have to keep that in mind. Yep, that would be a high volume area, so I wouldn't get confused. And obviously, like, let me see. Yeah, I mean, that would be the range value area low. Yep, let me see value area, not previous. That'll be, let me call it range. Yep. Also, let me do this. Yep. Yeah. Mm, Not the best of lines, to be honest. Let me see. I mean, yeah, we haven't lost this, but we obviously lost this. No, we didn't. I mean, we technically are bound to lose it, I guess. But yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I don't have a trade. I mean, who would have thought? Yeah, who would have guessed? I mean, $3,000 would be, I mean, yeah, technically, this is the Fibonacci golden pocket from this low. Let me make it more visible. Yeah, so we got the golden pocket. This low being, I mean, yeah, not the worst. Yeah, I will maybe rephrase myself because we got lows here. Yeah, these are the lows like on beginning of January 9th or whatever. Yeah, and we also got high volume area and the Fibonacci golden pocket. So if ETH continues lower, does this, then maybe, yeah. I'll put an alert. I don't know about me. I'll put an alert here. And I'll have an alert at like 3,200. Both levels are, I mean, tradable. This is shortable, if that's even a word, and that's longable. Yeah. And yeah, let me see where the anchored view up is at. Yeah, maybe it could make its way down. So I don't have something on the lower immediate time frame. On the immediate time frame, I'll tell you just to wait. I would wait for lower. Yeah, that would be a nice long. Not nice. I mean, by the way, guys, whenever I talk about ETH, you have to put alerts on and then just see what Bitcoin is doing. For example, like if Bitcoin is at support and you get a potential long, then you can have a you can trade this. But if, for example, if ETH is dropping, hitting support, but Bitcoin doesn't have support, close to it, then I would avoid taking a trade here. So I'm only mentioning these potential long zones, yeah, on ETH, if they happen to hit with Bitcoin also hitting support, for example, yeah. So please avoiding taking trades on ETH without or with disregarding Bitcoin. You have to look at Bitcoin first. Bitcoin is what it literally brings up or down the market. Yep. So very clear and simple. I mean, we dropped like, if you think this is impossible to go back above, I mean, we dropped 4% or close to 4% only today. So it is very, very viable to go back above 4%. I'm just saying, like, this will be a short zone. This will be a long zone. I mean, as I told you, if we drop 4% more, or 2% more, this would actually require Bitcoin to drop again too. So maybe 1% of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin does this, with ETH against Bitcoin also doing this, yeah, hit this. Sorry, let me do a bit of math here. So, yeah, so if ETH against Bitcoin drops 1% to 1.5%, with Bitcoin also dropping like 1% or 0.5%, so that was 2% on ETH. Yeah, it's enough to get ETH back to here. So yes, if let me rephrase it. If Bitcoin gives us the little long scalp I wanted or I mentioned, which is opening NY in an hour and 8 minutes. So after an hour and 8 minutes, if Bitcoin takes out the low and does this, yeah, it goes below the current daily low, but then reclaims the current daily low, you go and look for or look at ETH against Bitcoin. If you see ETH against Bitcoin also doing this and then hitting this, yeah, you would then finally, after checking Bitcoin and then ETH against Bitcoin, you should check ETH. ETH against the dollar. Yeah, you are supposed to see. I mean, mathematically, you would see ETH here. Then you can maybe think about longing it. So very easy, very clear. But you have to be very careful because you're logging, a zone which is very, very, I wouldn't say dangerous, but technical, but requires Bitcoin to move. So if this happens, then check this. If those are both checked, then maybe long ETH. Very clear, guys. If something is not clear, if you miss this long and it plays out, it's your fault. If you miss it and it doesn't play out, then it's fine, I guess. But I'm just saying that please be super, super careful because we are at a time or at a position on Bitcoin where we can drop very, very heavily. Yep. So I will only treat it as a little scalp long if Bitcoin does also offer something similar where we take out the low, fake out the low, reclaim the low, and then do something very similar to it. Yeah. Let me see how many likes we're on because I see Renata commenting about it. We are at 42 likes. So thank you, guys. Yeah. Yeah, my bad. Let me close the exit chart. Yeah. Sorry. Were you gonna open new logs? I think I've mentioned that. TD4 said, bro, if you're sick, have black seed oil. Best thing ever. Thank you. I mean, I mean, I'm sick because of the weather, so I think I'm a lost cause at this point. Are you a believer of the 200 week EMA being the bottom area? No, I don't use these indicators. I'm a I'm the kind of person that doesn't use indicators, doesn't believe in anything. I would never ever tell you it is the bottom, or I have a way to signal the bottom. Yeah, I think I found it very very profitable or when I stopped trying to predict and look at charts, look at history, and looking at repeating stuff. I just blindly, I'd say blindly, but only focusing, tunnel focusing on, or vision focusing on, trades. Yeah, because like at the time when I only started like trying to make money, I also found it the most profitable thing. I mean, who would have thought? Like, you focus on money, you make money. Because like at 97 or 96, I wasn't looking at indicators. I wasn't looking at patterns. I wasn't looking at what Bitcoin did on the 15th of January or 14th of January 5 years ago. I just knew that this is a zone of interest for a short, so I took it and I made money. So like I mean, I will literally, bet you if you go back to the 14th of Jan with the pump happening, go watch Twitter and YouTube. Every single content creator, with all the respect, I'm not specifically talking about a certain person, but like in general, I would bet that everybody got super super bullish. Oh my God, Bitcoin is bullish. Bitcoin is breaking out. Bitcoin, look at this. Oh, Bitcoin has a this. Oh my God, it's going up and it does this. So, I mean, the moment you stop caring about indicators and beginner friendly stuff, you will be making money. Yeah. Anyhow, but thank you, Jimmy. Thank you for your last question and thank you for your support. Uh, what's the TP on the Bitcoin long trade? I cannot tell you because I haven't taken it. What if it doesn't get or doesn't get offered? It's hard for me to tell you in advance where I'm going to take the profit. But I mean, the closest things will be actually the high here, 91.3, or later on this. So I mean, you decide. The way I'd probably do it is maybe if this is offered, stop loss here, for example, this would be the area where I move my stop loss to entry, no TP, reclaim. This is the TP, 50%, for example. Like that's me just thinking out loud. Uh, yeah. Oriental Bra said, "Bro, you told me to remind you of the unpaid weeks new user deposit bonus. I forgot. What can you maybe tell me what did I tell you to remind me of? Thank you for ETH, bro. I'm also in short in ETH at 3190. Yeah, amazing. But I'm little greedy and my TP is 2800. What should I do? I'm in profits now. I mean, move stop loss to entry and be greedy, but maybe close at least 10%, 20% at 3030. To be honest, like it's okay to be greedy, but maybe just close at least 10%. If you don't want to, then that is fine, as long as you move your stop loss at entry, to be honest. Like, I would respect someone being greedy with profits, especially because you have a trade open also on Bitcoin. So, I mean, if you book profits on one trade, you're free to keep the other, like maybe with a high percentage of greediness. Action Tourist said, "Hey Ahmed, I'm still long from 90.3. Oh my God, I thought you had a long from 93K. I mean, it's good. You're still long from 90.3, so I'm assuming you had this long that we took or mentioned on last Monday. That's an assumption. Hopefully it's true. Yeah. But I want you to tell me if you took at least 50% somewhere at the top, please. Or, I mean, it would be very, very sad if your current long, if it gets hit stop loss to entry, you would have made zero money. Like, you would have roller coastered your uh, your way through the winning trade, seeing max profits and then seeing zero profits if you entered here. Yeah. So I would love for you to tell me, brother, action tourist, if you took at least 50% somewhere at the top. That doesn't necessarily have to be at the top. Yeah. And also, maybe you could tell me the reason why you weren't looking to short this top. Yeah. I mean, hopefully, most of you guys who are watching me on a daily basis have taken a trade at the top. I made it very clear. Like, even when, I mean, guys, I've been speaking about 97, 96 for months now. Like, it's not something new. Like, I think The first time I started talking about it is obviously when we had lost it. So hold on a second. So that was like November 18th. So like mid November, I started talking about it. So it was like 2 months away or 2 months ago. Yeah. So I mean, hopefully, guys, lot. I mean, at least 30% of my viewers should have shorted the high, not only because I made it very clear by announcing my entry, but also because like regardless of my entry, you should have I would have known about it because I was talking about it for I mean a very long while, I guess. Yeah. So hopefully, guys, some of you guys have took it. I see Dragon took it. Maybe Wayne can tell us. Let's see if Wayne did take the trade. Uh, with your curve, was supposed to get a 50% as long as there's deposit bonus. I created an account on the 3rd of Jan. Yeah, with your referral code, which was supposed to get a 50% as long as there's deposit bonus before. Uh, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure, but maybe you could tell me all the details on the. Some of us have yeah, guys. By the way, the deposit bonus requires a bit of trading and also a minimum deposit of $100. But I will give you my email so that please, like all of you official, give me a second, you guys. Crypto.com. Don't mind this very noisy keyboard. Official chat. Yeah, I guess this is the correct email. Just send me all as much as much possible, as much details as possible with your UID, specific dates, so that like I can help you because like I would love for like one email to cover all the information I need. So like tell me when you made the account, when you deposited, how long you've held the amount without like withdrawing, did you trade or not, what's your UID, everything. Like tell me everything, guys, and hopefully I will help you because I will contact like weeks myself and see. Don't worry, guys. I try to do my best, like whenever like someone is facing an issue. Yeah. Salam saying I shorted 97 but full TP'd at 92K. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I would have loved if you didn't take full TP, but it's not the end of the world, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, mathematically, no, it's not that fine, to be honest. Why? Because Salam, your entry was super, super amazing to a point where, like, see, like, as a trader, I'm not here trying to, I mean, I'm not here trying to like give you a pat on the back. Oh my God, you did good. You entered here and you full TP'd and I took it. Now, you could have literally, I mean, could have is an easy word, but what if you had held, you only took 50% at 92, moved the stop to entry, yeah, and then what if Bitcoin went to 78? You will literally have, I mean, a return, a monthly return or a quarterly return, or even the next 2026 annual return of profits being super, super great just because you only, managed one trade very, very well. So I mean, sorry to make you feel bad, but trust me, like had this been, or sorry, if Bitcoin decides to go to 78 with you continuing in the short, you would have just needed one trade in the year to make, I mean, amazing returns. But I mean, hopefully next will be good. Yeah, I know. I know to have least at if yeah. No worries from now on. Yeah, I mean, obviously you feel bad now because you took 50% and then price continued dropping. So don't let whatever happened now make you feel or let you, I mean, learn from your mistake because it is a mistake regardless whether Bitcoin like went back. You would have felt amazing because you closed 50% or 100% and then price went higher. But now you obviously feel bad because price is dropping. But I'll tell you this, that it is a mistake regardless of what price did next. Like it was a mistake here, not after. Give me a second, you guys. More than a second, 10 seconds. All right, we're good. We got Salam saying, no, I'm not fussed. I'm more than happy with the profits I took. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that you're happy. Happiness is what's important, I guess. So, I mean, I mean, I'm also happy because I see you and many others taking the trades and actually managing to short the top. And by the way, as I said, like from the beginning of the live, I'm not here trying to like sound smart. Oh my God, look at me. I show up when the trade went right or when it went like very, very much right. Like I was talking about this trade for 2 months and then I announced it even on the weekend show. It was very close to my entry, and I literally said I'm short. But also, just to add, I mean, everybody knows, but for the 1% who doesn't know, I even had a long taken at 95K. So I was short in this, long in this, and then I lost the long, but made more money on the short. So that is how to manage correctly, because I didn't, as you can see, uh, as you can see, bro, Salam and everybody else, I didn't take uh, profits. Realized P&L is only $10, obviously because of the funding rate. But I mean, no, I haven't closed any percentage of the trade. So I'm technically not, this realized P&L is lower technically because I lost a long. Yeah, so it got stopped out. So it looks more, it looks prettier than it is actually, because I lost a long, but this is running. But see how like you can manage a trade differently. You can have a long, you can have a short, you can close 50% of the short. You can decide not to close 50% of the short, but open a long. The more advanced you'd get, the more, I mean, the more different, or the more freedom you'll have in managing the trades differently. Yeah. Anyhow, all I can maybe tell you is just not to close them early, and also respect a stop loss. Other than that, we can have a discussion on like what kind of system you're using for managing your trade. Some do trading stop losses. I don't. Some maybe hedge their trades too early. Some, like, I know people that literally open like a short and then a long at the same time, but the long is smaller than the short. So like if it goes higher, it's a hedge, but if it goes lower, it's also like opening a little short. I mean, some of them do it a lot differently. Some like have shorts running for very, very long time, because usually the funding rate is paying the shorters or the short people. So as you can see, like this trade was taken at 106. So I'm just collecting trades, to be honest. Like whatever comes, I try to collect it and leave it open. Not because I'm trying to brag about them. Oh, look at me, I only have winning trades. But you have to understand that for every beginner who's watching me, the reason why you always, most likely, always see me have winning trades on my panel or my week's panel is because the losing ones don't live for long. Like it will be very, very rare if I have a trade that is like losing, but it's get shown in multiple videos or multiple live streams. Not because I hide them, but because I literally close them very, very early. So please don't get, maybe don't overly love me or overly respect me because you only ever see me have winning trades, because quite the opposite. I sometimes I even have more losing ones than winning ones, but I just I manage to lose quickly but win, very, very slowly, I guess. uh should I sorry Sophia said, should I get out if off my long sorry, should I get out if I am in long at 91K? I guess I didn't learn. Thanks. Sorry, uh, you know, I'm always happy to help, but I would tell you this, maybe it's not exactly regarding your question, but something very close to it, which is like, whenever someone is like only, second guessing their trade, once it gets or it drops below their entry, it tells me that they don't have valid reasons to enter trade, and also they don't have a defined stop loss. So, Sophia, sorry for calling you out. Yeah, if you have a stop loss, like if you literally entered the trade and you have a stop loss, for example, like you entered here, now you feel bad because you're losing it. If you have a stop loss and you had a reason to enter, then continue and wait for the stop loss to be hit, as bad as it sounds. But if you had no reason to enter the trade, I'm not sure why you entered. Like, please, at least you had a reason, even a pattern. I don't trade patterns, but even if you had a pattern, at least if you had a reason and you have a stop loss, continue. So if you don't, close it, because it's close to your entry now. Yeah, please, like, always, always put a stop loss, and have reasons before you enter. I know it sounds basic, but trust me, most of you guys trade on feelings. Like you open a random, not a random, but you open a beginner exchange like Binance or whatever. You look at the price dropping and you say, "Oh my God, it has to be bottoming out. Let me buy." Guys, we're not trading feelings here. You have to have a reason, like an exact, valid reason to enter and a defined stop loss. We can have a discussion on where to TP. That's why, like, I entertain the questions about taking profits more than I entertain questions about closing trades, because it surprised me. Not totally, it's fine to be honest if I get a question, but it makes me feel bad whenever someone is asking me whether they should be closing their losing trade or not, because a losing trade is a trade you should be the only one knowing when to close it or how to close it, because I don't know anything about your trades. And sorry for talking about my video, but it's a lovely video, so maybe it would help you a lot. You can go watch how to start day trading Bitcoin as a beginner. Yeah, I posted this 2 weeks ago, and I will specifically invite you to watch. Hold on, the second half, which is like TA and risk management. This second half is super, super important and helpful for all levels of traders. Even if you're an advanced trader, trust me, watching it would help you a bit at least. Yeah, so I would tell you, Sophia, and whoever struggles to lock in, a trade, a losing one or a winning one, to go back and watch this video. Yeah, it's in the whole page. I'm not sure. That's not the whole page. Sorry. Yeah, let's go on the videos and just look for it. Yeah, Wayne, a legend. Thank you, legend Wayne. I think everybody should thank Meta Wayne. What a legend. Thank you, brother. He just posted the link to the video on the comment section. So thank you a lot, brother. Yeah, as you can see, how to start day trading Bitcoin as a beginner. It is right now, linked in the final or the last comment in the comment section. Again, by our legend moderator Wayne. I also want to double check what Solana has been doing, because I see it also dropping. Yeah, failed to break 145, 143, and it dropped. Weakness. Nothing important. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care about it much, to be honest, right now. Where do you think we going? Lower than 80, 87, 85? Balls from here. I have no idea. Unfortunately, I know some people think that if I go live, if I make content about trading, you would know where we're going. Most of traders would not lie, but would literally BS you and tell you, "Oh, I think based on this and that, we should be doing that." I have no idea. Yeah, but while below 93.2, it is likelier to drop lower. Where lower? I have no idea. But at least 88, 85, or even sub 80K, I have zero clue. I'm not here to tell you where Bitcoin is going, because nobody knows. If I knew, then I will be starting the best hedge fund to make money. So nobody knows. Yeah. And also, guys, by the way, if someone wants to support the channel, I know I make a bad job at talking about it, but if you want to, you don't have to. But if you want to, we've got this nice deposit bonus right now on weeks. We've been talking about weeks for how long now? More than 5 months now. I've been using it for a year. I've been also covering it on my Arabic channel for more than a year now. So it has been a huge, amazing exchange and a partner. Obviously, an exclusive offer. See how nice it is. Join Chaps Crypto on Weeks. So thanks to the Weeks team for making us this nice title. And as you can see, deposit 100, get $50 deposit bonus. But it is a bonus though, so it's not actually $50. It is $50 that you can use to trade, and you can see all the details here. But it's very nice, to be honest, because us traders would make the most out of this. Like any little amount would help for those who are looking to trade. Hi Ahmed. How about pinning and making your trading video to your page as the feature video? That way people land on your... Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I'm a bit sick, but yeah. The video is set as the I forgot what the word is, but for whoever is not subscribed to the channel, the video would show up first. Give me a second, you guys. All right, we're good. So, but thank you though. Like, the reason why I only I only have it set. Oh yeah, I remembered. It is the trailer. Yeah. So whoever isn't subscribed, they would see it as the trailer to the channel. But I just made it. I made whoever subscribed, they would see, I think, the video or the live stream. I'm not sure. Yeah, because obviously if you're sub to the channel, you wouldn't need it to show up every single time. But for those who are discovering my channel for the first time, it would show as the first video. But thank you for caring, brother. Ancient Vines, sorry. I got here late. Thank you, brother, for showing up. I saw your log, scalp, and swing entries you are looking at. Are there areas? So are there areas you're looking to short? Yeah, I mean, as I've mentioned, maybe you didn't catch it when you were watching it, but these are the zones, I guess, where I'm looking to short, like this or that, depending on what Bitcoin does, to be honest. Like either take the full high or just get above the current day high and fake it out a bit. Yeah, that's in regards to Bitcoin. In regards to ETH, I covered this as a long and a short here. Uh, if I want to get super detailed, then obviously you can maybe wait for this. Yeah, if you want to get super scalpy, then this is potentially good too, but lower time frame. Best one would be here, back above here. So yeah, I mean, I'd only tell you to look at Bitcoin. So watch what Bitcoin does, and then go back to the ETH chart to see how it correlates to it. Yeah. Wade saying, trade with Ahmed, add the champions, weeks exchange affiliate champs. Yeah, thank you, Wayne. And as I told you guys, like for whoever like doesn't want to click on the link, you can download the app. Just go to the Apple Store or the App Store or the Play Store, whatever you're using, and then you can just manually type in champs, all lowercase. So C lowercase chaps, so with an S, as my name is. So chaps, but all lowercase. You can do it that way. So you don't have to necessarily be forced to use the link in description. Thank you. No worries, HFIs. You're more than welcome to ask me. I'll gladly answer all your questions, guys. Anyhow, and also, like, obviously the free Telegram channel is the place where, I mean, I say I'm active, but I haven't been active that much on it. But hopefully, guys, by the way, tomorrow is my flight. So like from Wednesday on, or maybe Thursday, everything will get back to normal. So don't worry, guys. Thank you for, I mean, sticking with me for the past 10 days or so. I know the quality has been super bad. I mean, also the schedule has been messy. I've missed quite a few uploads here and there, but at least, I mean, we stayed together trying to cover as much as possible. Yeah. And that was the plan from the beginning. So I think I'm happy. Not superly happy, but I mean, at least a bit happy about, I mean, at least not missing everything when I'm away. And yeah, as I told you guys, hopefully, we just ran a training competition, but we'll see what we can do next. I see even weeks have potentially giving us like some nice promos and stuff. So hopefully we will be you know, give me a second here. Let me double check something very quickly with the team. But we are in discussion to come up with an amazing trading competition next. So for those who haven't yet started trading on the best trading exchange, just to make it very clear, it is an affiliate code or link. So yes, I don't have nothing to sell you, but using the weeks would support me personally, while simultaneously also giving you this deposit bonus, and also allows you to trade with me on weeks. Now, weeks doesn't require KYC, so it literally would take you, I guess, 2 to 3 minutes to make an account. No KYC is required for trading. Even me myself, I haven't KYC'd my account, so you're good if you don't want to, yeah, or you can. To be honest, like if you're not from a country that doesn't, I mean, block it, then you're good. If you are in the US, I know a lot of my viewers are in the US, then I think Weeks doesn't work, but you can use a VPN if you want to. If you don't want to, that is fine. But as I told you, it's something that you didn't hear from me. Robek said, is it possible to see in TradingView what data is? I guess market session volume profile, using to call out the volume profiles. I'm not sure what you mean. Is it possible to see in TradingView what data is? Uh, could you maybe clarify your question? Sorry. I think we will go to $3,000 on ETH, but I don't know if I should short now because we already dropped. Never ever short now. Just to make it clear, brother. If you want to gamble, then yeah, you can use your thinking and your feelings to enter a short trade here. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, if you want to lose money. But trust me, trading on your feelings would lose you money on the long run. Please, if you've been watching me for at least a week, I mean, I've read your name for months now, so hopefully you've been watching for more than a month. This is a major, huge mistake. I also feel and I also think and I also would be geared towards Bitcoin dropping to $3,030, but that would never ever make me short here. Yeah? Shorts are done higher. Please, like if you want to lose money on the long run, start shorting your feelings. Yeah, and logging your feelings. Trading your feelings is the easiest way to blow up an account. So please, guys, pay close attention, be careful. You know, if I want you to lose money, I would tell you to short or trade randomly. I would never ever suggest to a viewer of mine, a brother or sister of mine, to trade and take random trades. So please, guys, for the love of God, be very, very careful. And as I told you, I'll hopefully get back or maybe post a little like update on the Telegram channel, free Telegram channel. Nothing to sell you guys, but hopefully, especially because tomorrow, guys, I'll be traveling, and my flight is quite early. Like it's literally I'll be going to the airport like at 5 or 6 a.m. So there will be no way I'll be going live. So I guess you will only catch me on the free Telegram channel. Yeah, if I would to post something. Yeah, and final reminder of nothing. I'm not sure, guys. I try to remind you of stuff, but I have nothing to remind you of. I think everybody knows about Weeks. Everybody knows about the free Telegram channel. Nothing else. Like, yeah. See how nice this disclaimer is. Anyhow, so nothing. The description is empty. Maybe we can add stuff to it. Oh yeah, I have something maybe to show you guys. Yeah, the Instagram account. If someone wants to support me, maybe Wayne, our nice legend and our nice brother, can post the Instagram, my own personal Instagram. I'm trying to grow it as much as possible. So hopefully that will be something we will be working on. I'm already posting stuff on it, but I should be ramping up the the content and also the quality of the content. So if you want to follow me there, just go to Ahmed on chart. I mean, yeah, Ahmed's Insta, Ahmed on chart. Say yes, at at Ahmed on chart, my name on chart. So let me do it very quickly here on TradingView. It is at, so you don't have to type in at. Just go to the search bar on Instagram and type in Ahmed, which is my name, on, which is I think proposition or whatever that is, and then chart. Yeah, very easy. Let me yeah, make it larger. Yeah, Ahmed on chart. This is me. That's my name, or that's my Instagram handle, I guess. Thank you, Wayne, for being super, super amazing and for helping me. We type that in. Wayne is a legend, by the way, guys. I, no matter how much I thank him, yeah, I cannot actually, you know, sorry, I'm out of words to be honest. My English vocab is limited to where I cannot actually thank Wayne enough, to be honest. So thank you again, brother. And thank you all of you guys for being amazing and for me, to be honest, great and helping me. And as I told you, like, I think we've covered the market quite well. Everything is quite right, to be honest. Give me a second. Let me double check if I forgot nothing. Yeah, hopefully, guys. By the way, there's a very, very low chance tomorrow I will go immediately from the airport to the office. You know me. I might do that. Yeah. If I do it, then you will find a random live tomorrow after 28 hours. Yeah, there's like a minute chance that I go to the office. If I feel that I want to sleep, then hopefully you guys will catch me on Thursday. Yeah, or at Thursday. Yeah, so hopefully there's no promises. Have you ever competed in League of Traders? No, I have never even heard of it, to be honest. Wait, no thanks needed, just gratitude for what you do for all of us. Thank you. Likewise, brother, thank you a lot. I just want to make it very clear that you know, your help does not go unnoticed, and I'm quite super thankful for you, brother, and for everybody that literally shows up every single day. As I told you, like, I'd hate to point out like certain names and leave other names, so I will just stay away from reading any or thanking everybody out loud. I'll just thank you guys as a collective. Thank you, everybody. Everybody that shows up and is actually interested. We've created an amazing community. Like, I'm totally happy about ranting on about Bitcoin liquidity and all of that for like an amazing group that is like super supportive and also super caring about the stuff that I do put out. So anyhow, guys, I think it's enough of me rambling. I've got another live stream to attend to, and I'll hopefully catch you either tomorrow after leaving the airport, or Thursday. No promises, but I will